In our previous video, we talked about how to use a Venn diagram to find the least common multiple. This same process can work if we're working with variables as well. So for example, if I had a cubed b squared c, and we wanted to find its least common multiple with a squared b to the 7th d squared, we can still do this using the Venn diagram method, where the left circle is a cubed b squared c, and the right circle is a squared b to the 7th d squared. Now, as I'm looking for what they have in common, first looking at the a's, I see there's at least 2 in common on both of them. So I'm going to put a squared, but there's an extra a to get the a cubed in the left side. As I look at the b's, to see what the b's have in common, I see both sides have at least b squared. The one on the right has 5 more b's on top of that. So I'll say b to the 5th. Notice the b squared and the b to the 5th combine to give the b to the 7th. So we're just putting what's left over after the b squared goes in the center. Also, I see the left one has a c, and the right one has a d squared. That's not in common at all. So to find my least common multiple, I just have to multiply these pieces together. There's an a times a c times an a squared times a b squared times a b to the 5th times a d squared. Or to put that together, a and a squared, a has been multiplied 3 times. B squared and b to the 5th, b has been multiplied 7 times. There's a c, and there's a d squared. And so my least common multiple is a cubed b to the 7th c, d squared. Let's try another example. Let's try 6x squared z and 8x cubed y squared. Before I go to the Venn diagram, I'm going to factor those numbers. 6 is 2 times 3, x cubed z. And 8 is 2 to the 3rd power, x cubed y squared. So again, when I go to the Venn diagram, I'm doing 2 times 3 x to the 3rd z on the left, and 2 cubed x cubed y squared on the right. Well, when I look at the 2's, they both have at least a single 2 in common. The one on the right has 2 extra 2's on top of that. Looking at the 3, the left one's the only one that has a 3. Notice both of them have an x cubed. So x cubed goes in the middle, and no extra x cubes left over for either side. But the left side does have a z, and the right side does have a y squared. Putting that all together, we've got, putting the numbers first, 3 times 2 times 2 squared. For the letters, z, x cubed, and y squared. Multiplying together, 2 squared is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Then I'll put the letters in alphabetical order just to make it pretty. X cubed, y squared, z. We've got our least common multiple using the variables.